Africa's biggest ever IPO is coming. Dangote wants $5 billion. One Nigerian refinery is about to attempt the largest IPO in African history. A $5 billion raise on the Nigerian exchange this October, selling roughly 5 to 10% of the company. It follows a private placement that already valued the refinery at $40 billion after investors bought a 6% stake for $2.5 billion. CEO David Bird is calling it the People's IPO and says a foreign listing, possibly London, is still at least 3 years out. The structural truth. The Dangote refinery was already a geopolitical story before a single share gets sold. Like Africa's biggest single private investment built to end Nigeria's absurd reality of exporting crude and importing refined fuel at a markup. Now it's becoming a financial story too. A $5 billion raise doesn't just fund expansion, it forces global capital markets to price African industrial ambition at a scale they've never had to before. Every pension fund, sovereign wealth fund, and institutional investor deciding whether to buy in is quietly making a bet on whether Africa can build, not just extract. Why it matters for Africa. This IPO is a stress test for the entire Africa is ready for serious capital argument. If it lands well, it becomes the proof point every African founder, industrialist, and finance minister points to for the next decade. If it stumbles, skeptics get their ammunition for another 10 years. And underneath the People's IPO branding sits a harder question. With only a small minority stake actually up for sale, does this really open ownership to everyday Nigerians? Or does control and the bulk of the upside stay exactly where it's always been, with one man? Now the question for you is, if a 5 to 10% slice of one man's refinery can raise more than most African governments' entire annual budgets, what does the People's IPO actually mean when the people are only being offered a silver? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.